We hop out the truck, and when I tell y'all that that lady is begging to eat it, I'm like, no, you have to wait. You have to wait. Welcome to my channel, Sheila, where we come here and glow, baby. That is on what? That is on who? That is on motherfucking period. And we're back. Now I'm here to tell you a story time about how I went on a romantic picnic date with a stud, or AKA a masculine presenting lesbian. And it was a whole movie. The type of date that makes you forget about time. So let me take y'all there. It was a Saturday. The sun was out in Louisiana. And it was windy, but it was just enough. Like it felt just right. I had on a yellow strap dress looking like a ray of sunshine with a swoop bang and a long ponytail. Now, although I looked really good, I was nervous as hell. I could have walked a hole in the floor, just going back and forth, back and forth. Now, even though this was me and Tess, that's the name I'm gonna give her because I'm not gonna tell y'all her real name. Now, Tess and I had already went on a date before, which went really good, but for whatever reason, I was still nervous. So I'm making sure I have everything that I need. I'm kind of walking around, picking things up, putting things down, and Tess FaceTimes me. She has on a sleeveless button down and some khakis, I remember. Looking fine. She looked like she just came out of a job interview, girl. But she was so cute and so built. I'm looking at her and my heart is in my ass. She tell me that she about to leave the house and she just wanted to see my pretty face before she pulled up. Okay, you winning some little points, okay? She must was speeding to me, cause all I know, I looked up and she was at my door. She knocks on my door, and the first knock I don't answer. The second knock I go to answer it, and she has me a huge bouquet of roses. I grab my stuff, I lock my door, and then she walks me to her big black truck. And she held the door open for me like the gentlewoman that she is. So I hop in the truck and I see a basket, I see a blanket, I see my favorite snacks, my favorite fruit, and I see a speaker. She had all the things that I like. The music was playing. She had Bryson Tiller on. And it was cold as hell in her truck. But her truck was clean, so she had this planned out and I was so excited. So we pull up to this spot by this pond, right? And the water is so blue. It looked like some shit out of a movie. There are trees everywhere and the grass is just perfect. When I say it was the perfect spot, it was the perfect spot. I went to grab the stuff and Tess slaps my hand like softly, like, girl, stop playing. She's like, I'm gonna get this, you just wait. So she grabs everything, she hops out, and then she walks around, and then she walks around and she opens up my door, you know, trying to be all sweet and stuff. And I'm living for it. I'm living for every moment of it. We walk down by the water and she starts to set everything up. And I'm just taking everything in, really. We get everything set up, then we get comfortable, we're talking, we're eating snacks, and then she takes my sandals off of my feet and she starts rubbing my feet. We're just rambling about whatever. And then I put my hand in her hands and, you know, interlock them, if you will. She starts staring at me. And in that moment, it just felt unreal. Like, I felt like I wasn't in my body. Like I was there, but I wasn't there. It's like the electricity in my body was just running through. I felt like the world stopped. Like, it was just me and her. Now, eventually the sun starts going down and I got work in the morning. Okay, we clean everything up and she starts carrying one thing in one hand and she uses her other hand to walk with me. We walk back to the truck and she starts to put the things in the back seat. And before I could even get in the passenger seat of the truck. She grabs me and starts kissing me. I couldn't even think fast. And I'm not talking about no peck. No, I mean tongue, hands on waist, skin to skin. Now, although I felt like it was just us, it wasn't just us. There were other people outside, and she did not care. Meanwhile, I have to remind her, ma'am, we are in public. She leans back and she smiles and she was like, I hear what you're saying. She kind of giggled a little bit, because ma'am, you know what you're doing to me. Trying to get me all hot and bothered. So we're in the truck and we're headed back to my place. And I could literally feel a heartbeat in my panties. But I behaved. I was a good girl. At least this night. I told y'all I had to work in the morning. Plus, I knew that if I stayed with this woman, I was not going to go. She wanted to pay me to not come in. And I almost thought about it, but my boss was like, no, we really need you. We hop out the truck, and when I tell y'all that that lady is begging to eat it, I'm like, no, you have to wait. You have to wait. I let her eat it the next damn day.
Easy like Sunday morning.
And when I tell you that that lady showed up and showed out, she wanted it and she proved her point. She in fact did. So that was our picnic date, you guys. It was so romantic, and that was not the end of me and Tess. I might talk about the rated R version. I don't know. I gotta think about that. But thank you guys for coming to watch my channel, listen to my story times per usual, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.
If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl.